What's up, guys? This is Avante Marie with another video. I haven't been here in a while, but I just want to say Happy New Year's. And my birthday just passed, which was February 19th. So it's my New Year's, my New Year's. Today I'm going to get straight into it. We're going to talk about imposter syndrome. Yes, that is something that I deal with on a daily basis, and one of the things that is on my goals to targeting and destroying this year forever and ever and ever. So what is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is basically where you self-sabotage on an activity that you could potentially be good at, but you don't feel like you're good at it. You don't have enough confidence or self-esteem in this said activity, so you opt out of it altogether and let people that are less greater than you accomplish the goals that you set out to accomplish but didn't do because you have imposter syndrome. So this year I want you guys to remember who the fuck you are. We only have about 70, give or take 70 to 80 years here on this earth. If you're my age, I just turned 28. You probably have 60, 50 more years here on this earth if God's willing and the universe is willing. We don't have time to F around, okay? So I'm going to give you the nitty-gritty on what to do to combat imposter syndrome and become officially that girl. Imposter syndrome normally targets people that actually are pretty good at the activities and they're naturally gifted, but for some reason the person that is naturally gifted thinks everyone is naturally gifted at this said activity. So that's why you see certain people that can sing their butts off and they get shy when you ask them to sing, or they may be annoyed, or they just feel weird or awkward. They can sing better than your favorite singer, but they'll never go out there and chase their goals of singing if that's something they want to do because they have imposter syndrome. Maybe because they think, well, it's not a maybe, because they think it is something that is naturally given to them and that everyone has it. It's so easy to them. It comes super easy to you. So you're like, it's not that serious. What is everybody raving and ranting about? Meanwhile, someone with less talent uses auto-tune, has writers, barely can hold a note, is out there winning because they're like, hey, this is something I want to do, and they have a lot more confidence in the person that is actually naturally gifted. So how do you combat imposter syndrome? How do you combat that? It's really, if you really think about it, it's not a syndrome, because syndrome actually isolates you. It's not really a syndrome. It's actually something that a lot more people in the world have, but people just don't speak about it. They don't talk about it because everyone wants to assume that they're super duper confident and all these egos attached to it. But everyone has certain abilities and capabilities in them, natural born, God-given gifts that can help them propel to the next level. How do you combat it? How do you combat it? This is what you do. It is super simple. These are the necessary tools that you need to combat imposter syndrome, okay? So one tool I need you to start doing now, every single day, every time you wake up in the morning and every time you lay your head, you need to do it like clockwork. Consistency breeds excellence. Once you're consistent with this, you will no longer have imposter syndrome. So what you need to do, I know it's pretty cliche, but you're probably not doing it, is affirmations. Yes, affirmations. And not just any old affirmations, I am beautiful, I am rich. No, you need to write down all the negative self-beliefs that you believe in. Write those down. So if you feel like you cannot talk, if you feel like you talk too country, or you feel like you're super shy, or you feel like you're not smart enough, or you can't articulate your sentences enough, then I need you to write those down and then put a reverse Uno card on it and then write the opposite. So you said, I feel like I am shy. For the affirmation part, you need to write down, I am extremely extroverted and everyone loves me. For the affirmation part, you need to write, I am extremely extroverted and I love to talk. That's what you need to write down. I am dumb. I'm extremely intelligent. You need to write those affirmations down. You need to write at least 10 to 11 affirmations. This is a very simple, very, very simple. This is going to change your life. You need to write this down. Say them in the morning and say them at night. Every single day. We're on a defeat imposter syndrome journey right now. War. This is not even a journey. It's a war. And we're going to kill imposter syndrome. That's what we're going to do. So you're going to do this every single day. Every single day. Next, you need to revise your circle. Who are you around? Who is confirming these negative self-beliefs that you feel about yourself? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a friend, a mom or dad or aunt, co-worker that's telling you, girl, you so stupid. Girl, you so slow. Boy, you are unathletic. Boy, you do not work hard at all. Get rid of them right now. Get rid of them. That's what you're going to do. You want to get rid of them. And you don't have to make a scene. You don't have to send out a long text message. I mean, if that's your prerogative, you can do that, whatever's on your heart. But you can slowly but surely drift away and find your community that will help you foster your talents. Because you have talents, but they need to be honed. Your skills need to be honed. So if you are into theater or art or photography and you feel like, man, I'm actually pretty, every client you get, they love your work, but your homegirls don't like it. You need to get around other photographers, positive photographers that don't see you as competition, that want to see you win, same like-minded individuals. And they can give you, tips and tricks, and you can do the same with them, and y'all on the same team, on the same level. Get around those types of people. Do not get around people that are constantly picking at your confidence and your self-esteem. Do not get around. I don't care. I understand being real with people. I get that. But if you're constantly making those little snide jokes and snide remarks, they need to be away from you. ASAP. Rocky. Those people are actually dangerous. They're dangerous. Last but not least, consistency. You need to be consistent. You have to be consistent. So there's no other way around being consistent except for doing the work and being tired of being point blank, feeling like a loser. You're not a loser, but feeling like that. And the more you do the same thing every single day, and you get better every single day, that imposter feeling is only going to turn into a genius feeling, an alchemist feeling of, oh, I'm a genius at this now. So you have to keep practicing. You have to keep doing. Repetition breeds perfection. Repetition breeds perfection. So if you keep doing it, you're going to become that genius at whatever goal or task that you have. So if you do feel like, oh God, I really get a little tongue-tied when I speak, join a Toastmaster class. I met this girl. She was in her early 30s, late 20s. She told me, yeah, she was so confident in the way she spoke. She was a realtor, and she also worked for the hospital, some program director, marketing, something like that. She um she was so eloquent in the way she spoke. She was so confident in the way she presented herself, when she was talking. She could talk to anybody. She said to me that she joined this Toastmaster organization. They have them all around the world, around the country. I know in America they do. Not sure where you stay, but I know in America they have them all around the country. And you go to these little Toastmaster group classes and you do little speeches and little exercises on how to talk and all of that. Any issue that you feel like you have about yourself, there's a solution to it. Any issue. If you feel like, oh God, I want to be a model, but my stomach has a little chub, I don't feel my best self. If you have a phone and you have space to move around, you can get on the floor and do your exercises. It's that simple, but you have to be consistent. And I'm not saying it like I'm Queen Consistent, but I have been consistent, and consistency brought me a lot of things. And this year, that's what we're working on now, is being consistent. So if you like this video, and if I helped you just a little bit, like, comment, and subscribe to me at Avante Marie. Follow me on TikTok as well at Avante Marie. I'm going to be posting some real cool content. Let's kick imposter syndrome in the ass. Let's kick it in the ass. All right, bye, y'all.